Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. The thing from the central air is on, and I can never time it because I don't know when it's gonna come on. And the only problem with that is that I had that hot air blowing my way. It's warm out here right now. Anyway, just got up. I got up at 7, and look, the sun is already like coming this way. So I'm like, wait a minute, ain't I supposed to be out here by 7:30, and then I'm supposed to start going in because by 8 o'clock it's already here? I don't know. I'm just gonna have to keep eyeballing it. Hi, my name's Emma. I'm sorry, I usually don't even say my name. But if this is your first time here, I usually, what do you call it, ramble on about things that I'm doing throughout my life. So, and the things that I'm doing, at my age, at the age of 60. Anyway, I got this new little, it's not new, I've had this for about a year. So it's a little tank top with the shorts. It's cute. But, yeah, so it's August already, and I still have to do a reset. Not a reset, a recap of, everything that I'm into and everything that I like to craft and bake and all that stuff. So if you want to just, if you want to join me and watch me and see all my creation and what I like to dabble in, just hop onto this channel. You won't regret it. It's always something. You always see something, hear something, or I'll say something and unexpected. Anyway, top of the morning to you guys. Yeah, it is nice out here. I was out here last night, but I couldn't drink coffee last night or tea. It was just way too it was too warm to be drinking tea and hot coffee because of my cold. I'm not feeling well, so I couldn't have any of that. I still don't feel well. I still feel lightheaded. I'm congested, and I'm still coughing. Not as bad as yesterday, but every now and then, if the air goes in my throat the wrong way, it's I'm gonna start feeling the cough coming out. Didn't watch anything yet this morning. I'm trying really hard to get up in the morning and try to be out here, or because everybody right now is sleeping. They're going to be going to the beach today, so I have to go back in a little bit and get everything ready. I got all the stuff that they need. I'm not going to. I'm not feeling well. Plus, I have to take care of Cersei's. And Cersei's can't be by yourself because he'll go ballistic, And then my son goes to sleep early, so by the time I get back, I don't want to, wait for me to get back, and I won't be back until 2-3 o'clock. And yeah, I don't want to do that. So this chair is so uncomfortable. I like sitting I like sitting straight up, not all the way back. That's how I am. I like having sitting with a straight posture. So anyway, I can't be on here too long because I was on here last night. I think I was on here for like 40 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't know I was on here that long. But I'm gonna try to get on the garland today, and I really want to get on the diamond painting, but oh my god, it's just, I don't know. I'm just feeling that kind of way, like, oh, I'm getting to the point where I just want to relax. I don't want to do anything. I don't know. I've been doing this for about like a year and a half, and I feel like, I don't know, at first it was like, go get them, like, yeah, let's do this. I was ready to jump all in, and I did, I did. And you guys saw me. I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, at the latest 5:30, and I did that for a whole like what 6, 7 months, and doing all the things, throughout the day, and doing the thrift store and CVS and all that. But now I'm like really feeling it, like I don't know, like not mentally, but I guess body wise, I'm feeling kind of feeling drained a little bit, and I'm like, no, I can't, not now, I don't got time to feel tired and sluggish and with no ambition, but you know what? Just like all ages, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. I mean, I remember when I used to be in my 20s, and I wanted to wear all that. I was in my 20s, my early 19 and 20s. I used to wear high heels all the time. But as I got older, and my balance was getting off, I had to stop wearing them because I was like always like, even when I was traveling on the bus or the train, I couldn't hold my balance on the train. I would fall, not fall, but hard, not falling on people, but it was hard for me to stay steady. And so I had to stop wearing high heels. I couldn't wear high heels no more. And you know how heels are. I started wearing the very, very low high heel. Those I could handle. But anything higher than that, I can't. I was even mentioning that I'm scared to walk down the stairs because I feel like I'm going to fall. Like I see the stairs and I feel like I'm going to fall over. And I have to like really watch my step. I'm like, it's a terrible feeling. And when I was 20 years old, I used to, run, you're vibrant, you're ready to go, do this and that. But once you hit after your 30s, I say after you hit your 30s, okay? It's like you start like, I don't know, your body just starts winding down and you don't want to go anywhere, you just want to stay home, chill out, even making dates with your friends or whatever, like girl night or whatever, And I used to do that, but even then it was like, I just want to go home, especially if you're working a 9 to 5, which I don't know how that's going to happen anymore. I don't even think that's going to exist in this 20 years. I don't know how all this is going to work out. It's a little scary. Anyway, I don't want to get into all that because I'll go on and on about AI and GBT or whatever it is and all that. So I don't want to get into all that. But yeah, I get so sluggish and tired. And like I said, by the time you hit your 30s, you're like, you don't want to go nowhere. You just want to chill. And then after you hit your 50s, then you're done like what, your menopause, you're going through all that, which my menopause was awesome. I mean, I didn't go through hardly anything, crazy. I didn't go, like those night sweats everybody was talking about, or not being able to sleep. I didn't go through any of that, so I'm grateful right there. I'm just so grateful. But happy that I didn't have to use, any kind of sanitary napkins or anything like that. Thank God. That was over, Couldn't wait for that to be done. But, and now that I'm, 60, I'm beginning to feel more tired. And I'm like, well, why? I'm taking my vitamins. I'm not eating a lot of sweets. I'm trying to stay away from potato chips. Potato chips have been like, I've been eating a few chips lately, and I feel like they just feel so dry in my mouth now, like, And candy, I don't eat that much candy. I used to drink. I used to be into sweets a lot, like really, really a lot. I used to be into like all the Hostess, donuts, Twinkies, Suzy Q's. I love Suzy Q's. With all that cream in the filling. um, the Hostess pies. Oh my God, I used to go to the bakery, especially the Spanish bakery, and buy, conchas and the cinnamon hearts and cookies with all the sprinkles on them. I used to eat all of that. But as I got older, I noticed that I couldn't do it anymore because I was getting sick. I was feeling sick. And I was like, oh, I gotta stay away from sweets. So that kind of stopped me. And oh yeah, I ate a lot of ice cream, pop. Oh my God, we used to drink so much pop. And these days, like I was drinking pop yesterday. It was just a little bit. I can't even drink a lot of pop anymore. I don't know. It's just that nothing's really satisfying lately. You know what I mean? And there's another thing that's not satisfying. And I'm like, what's going on? And that's Subway. I usually when I go to the beach, I always buy a Subway sandwich, to go to the beach. And I always look forward to that sandwich because it's like it's like your number one go-to sandwich, everything's in it, your bread, your meat's in it, but it's off. Like the sandwiches are totally off. They don't taste the same like when they first started. I don't know if you know this, but they don't taste right. They don't have certain ingredients anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's the bread. I don't know. But something's off about them. And they just... I mean, I used to look forward to because I always buy their cold cut, the combo cold cut. And like I said, I don't know if it's the meats or what, but it just tasted so dry. They don't have that vinaigrette anymore. The Italian vinegar. They don't have that anymore. I mean, maybe some other places do, but it just didn't taste right. I felt like I was like eating newspaper. Like, what the heck is this? What's going on? The sandwich, I mean, I'd rather go on my way, and go to a Mr. Submarine than to go to a, oh my God, did I just call it? A Subway. I'd rather go to to a Mr. Submarine. Cause I mean, I don't know if it's the cheese, cause you're gonna get the lettuce, tomatoes, and all that, and the Italian dressing and all that. And I know it's gonna taste awesome. But the Subway sandwiches, I don't know what's going on. You tell me if I'm wrong. Go buy one. Let me know. They don't taste right anymore. They don't taste right. So, and the sun is really coming. Really hitting my eye. Oh, I hate this congestion so much. Like, so much. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying to talk as loud as I can. Thing is still on. I still gotta fix this table. It's kind of like cracked. I'll show you when I walk the dog. But yeah, I forgot to bring my pillow out. I forgot to bring it out last night, and I forgot to bring my bug spray out. For my my legs. I wasn't itching that bad, but thank God, it wasn't that bad out here last night. It was warm, but it wasn't that warm. Oh my God! So happy to see again last night. Only a few slices this time because I was like, I can't eat that much, especially at night. It gets me really, I don't know if it's the cheese or I don't know, but it gets me really sick. I'm like, I'm gonna have to move this chair over and over. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here because like I said, I know I was on here for about 40 minutes last night, but I'll try to come out here again later on. Probably like at around 7 o'clock or so. I don't know. I like being out here, don't get me wrong, but I hate being out here when it's really dark because I get paranoid. I'm like, I always feel like someone's gonna walk in, try to get in through the gate or something. I get, at your age, you start feeling a certain way, So I was like, I need to go in. I need to go in. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to get up from this thing. Oh my god. Okay, guys. So yeah. So I'm gonna do that garland today. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna help them pack up and everything. And then I really have to get on my devotional. We're already on day what? 8? Is it? 6, 7, 6? No. Oh my god, I don't even know. Is it 8? It's either 7 or 8. I don't know. But I already missed 7, 8 days of my devotional, and that is not good. I want to start my devotionals and then go on with you and let you know what I read, and then give you a scripture verse for the day, if that would help anybody, to start getting them into wanting to read the Bible. Because like I said, reading the Bible, I think you can also hear Fearfully Created. She has a devotional channel now. I forgot what she call it. It's my fearfully created now. It has 2 words in front of it. But anyway, she's talking about the minor prophets. So if you want to go and check her out, you can. Right now I'm in Psalms, and I'm almost done with it. I'm so close to finishing it, and then I stop. I hate it when it happens. All of a sudden I'll be into something, then all of a sudden it goes, the brakes go on. What the heck just happened? Just like with the diamond painting. I was on a roll, and then I just stopped. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, almost done. I should finish Psalms today, and then I'm going to go on to Proverbs. I think the longest one chapter in Psalms was Psalms 119, but there was a lot in there that was very, very interesting. Anyway, so I think I'm going to start doing that. I'll do my devotional. I'll come on. I'll let you know where I'm at, what I'm reading, and then I'll give you a verse for the day. So you can take that with you all day, memorize it. I'm going to be doing the same, and hopefully I could learn quite a few scriptures before the year is out. Because like I said, I know scriptures, but then I don't know scriptures. If that makes any sense. I go by what the Holy Spirit leads, you know what I mean? I discern things. So, and there's one that I need to talk to you today later on. If you want to jump on and come on here for Faith Night Friday, that's what I'll do. I'll be out here for Faith Night Friday. And it's just something that that I was discerning. I go, I got to share that. I have to share that. So I'll probably do that later on today. I'll come out here and everything like that. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it here. You go back. Again, my name is Emma, and I have to do a recap of I haven't done my monthly recap neither. I have to do that. And then I have to do my intro, my monthly intro. So anybody who just came on or wants to know what I'm about, all the projects and my whole life journey. If you want to know what all that it contains, just hop on and I'll come out. I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out what to wear though, because it's hot and I don't want to be here in the sun in the morning. And I don't know, maybe I'll come out at nighttime and do it at nighttime instead. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll be out here at night. Okay, guys, a fly just fell in my coffee. Really? Like, really? The last time I was out here on Tea Time Tuesday, and a fly, as soon as I opened the cookies, a fly landed right on my cookie. Like, really? Like, really? Oh. Anyway. Sorry. Okay, guys, we'll check you out later, and like always, we will see you. The sun. We'll see. Good morning. Good morning, sun. We'll see you in a bit. In a bit. I thought I heard somebody. Oh, give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to grab him. Okay, he's there. I still keep forgetting to get gloves. I have to get gloves. And I keep forgetting to grab them. Hopefully I'll write that down if I can remember. I need those, those like mesh, with the leather or what, fake box, whatever, so I can grip the handle better. But yeah, just got tired trying to clean up everything in the room, in my area. Got a lot of boxes. I have to just, pack up a lot of things. We are planning on moving, so a lot of stuff has to be boxed up. I'm going to try to do as many crafts as I can, and, try to get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm giving away a lot of stuff. It's just too much, I'm collecting too many things that I don't need and I'm not using. And so I'm going to try to do that, get rid of as much as I can. I just don't want to take that much with me anymore because it's just too much clutter. I'm just done with the clutter. And I'd just rather give it away than to sell it. It doesn't help me to sell anything. It's just too much stuff. But yeah, so I found my little frame. There was a lot of other things I found too, but I still can't find the shells. I know I had them in a bag. They could be in the back in the bins, but I'm not going to look through anything right now because it's just too much stuff. Like I said, we have a lot of things we have to throw out. Come on. Oh, it's nice out here. It's a little bit warm. It's like 80 degrees. I'll probably put on my, my AC on for a little bit. But it has been really like, oh my God. I hate summer colds so much. I hate them a lot. Come on, sir, there's a car coming. But I feel better now, except for my throat. My throat hurts a little bit. Coughing, things like that. My runny nose stopped. Haven't been sneezing as much. But, yeah. It was a 1-day cold. Nah, I said maybe a 2-day cold. That's what it was. It was just 2 days. Usually, if I have a real bad cold, it'll last at least 7 days. And that's only because I was, when I was little, like 6, 7 years old, I had, bronchitis. Really bad. And I had to be in the hospital for a month. But when you have bronchitis and it's really bad as you get older, your just seems to last longer. A cold, it's a normal 3-day. Well, when you have that, it lasts like 7 days. And so, I don't think I have some bins. They just keep pushing the bins everywhere. So I just had 2 hot dogs and a few slices of salami. I'm just not in the, I'm not really in the mood to eat, you know what I mean? I just want to hurry up and organize everything and box up everything and, start throwing stuff away or giving away stuff just so I can't stand clutter. It drives me crazy. So I already told my grandkids we have a lot of garbage we have to throw out. Oh, sorry, I couldn't do Faith Night Friday or Tea Time Tuesday. Well, Faith Night Friday, I completely forgot. I got carried away. Sewing the pants for my son, and then I was doing, and then I don't know what project I was doing. I completely forgot. And the Tea Time Tuesday, I couldn't. I was just feeling so sick. I couldn't do it. I said, oh, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. My nose was running. I couldn't stop sneezing. I said, no, it's going to have to wait until next week. So sorry about that, but, oh my God. And I had this one, which I'll talk to you about the president. Oh my God, that man.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you saw him, that he was on top of the White House, on the roof. Jesus. I'll share with you my thoughts on that on Friday. And he's just, they got to get him out. They have to get him out. That man is he's trying to, I mean, he might be, like I said, he might be a good businessman. We're not saying he's not, you know. But when it comes to him dealing with millions and millions and millions of people, you don't know anything about running a country. You just don't. Now, you know that one saying, about children, and children should be seen and not heard. Well, presidents should be heard and not seen. It would be like, I remember when I was little. You have to remember, I'll talk about this more, just in case somebody else doesn't hear this. But when I was little, I was born in 1961. So right around that time, and I remember when President Kennedy was killed. But my mom, just like the Twin Towers when it fell, I remember everybody was crying and stuff. Come on. Let's see, I just want to see if these bins are. Oh yeah, enough from when President Kennedy was killed. I remember my mom dropping to the floor and crying her head off, and that's how I was when the Twin Towers fell. I literally fell down to my knees, and I was like in tears, just couldn't believe that happened. So, but again, presidents back then, when it came to the Roosevelts, and I don't know, I think the Roosevelts ran a lot of years, right? It was like 3 presidents of the Roosevelts, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I think it was after the Roosevelts, I don't know, then after the Kennedys, and then after, who was president after Kennedy? I forgot. Anyway, the presidents back, I mean, they don't have social media, like we do now. But when I was little, I remember the only time you saw the president, and that's when he gave, he had to give a speech or something like breaking news or a special report. The president would come out to address something that was important to the country. And that was the only time you ever saw the president. You didn't see him, playing an instrument on any talk show. You didn't see him in any movies. He was only seen when it was very, very important, and something happened, and he had to address the country. That was the only time you ever saw him. And now all these other presidents, you're not supposed to be part of the entertainment world. You're not supposed to be part of any athletical, like the Olympics, nothing like that. That has nothing to do with you. Your job is to run the country, not anything else. Or be on GQ magazine or Q, whatever those magazines are for men. No, your job, behind that desk in the Oval Office, day and night or whatever, and work on running the country. And you never seen the presidents after that. They would do the special report. The president would give his, speech or whatever concerning whatever event, and then you wouldn't see him anymore. You wouldn't see him anymore until a next thing came up. And that's how it should be. But these days, they all want to be up all in there and be recognized by everybody and be on all platforms. No, that's not your job. No. That's how you end up screwing up. And that's how you end up putting yourselves in situations you can't get out of. Yeah, but back then they knew what to do. Now it's just too messed up. But anyway, I can't let this dog out here for too long, so I'm going to go in and we will see you in a bit. Okay, guys. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember if I posted anything yesterday. I think I did. But I haven't been doing too many clips lately. Only because I've been getting up late and I've been crafting and I always forget to, oh, I was going to film this. I was going to film that. Oh, or I forgot my camera like I did when I went to, where was it, Walmart or something? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, right now I have to do a few errands, and I'm just so grateful and thankful that like I really don't live like all the way out in the suburbs, because all their stores are really far. Like they're not walking distance. You have to have a car. Just to even go to, like, what do you call it? The little markets, like a corner store. You would have to go really far just to get to one of those. So right here, it's just walking distance. It's not far at all. But yeah. So it's a nice day out today. So I have to buy a few things because they're going to the beach tomorrow, and I have to make sure they have everything, like, food and bus passes filled, because I think they want to go, well, not the little one, but I think they want to go to because the kids are starting school early, so they want to go to Old Navy. Old Navy has good clothes, I have to admit. For kids, they have good clothes, decent quality clothes. But Walmart, I really don't care to get clothes from Walmart, unless it's just for the young one. Then I will. Oh, let me slow down. I'm already getting tired. Well, I just came back from going to an appointment today, so that wore me out. So right now I have to go to the bank. Then I have to go to Aldi's. Then I have to go to Dollar Tree, so I need body wash. And then I have to go to the currency exchange, or PLS. They call it PLS now, and load up some cards. So, like I said, they're going to be coming back here after the beach change or whatever, and then they're going to head out to Old Navy, but just the two big ones, not the little one. So he'll bring me the little one back home. Oh, it's hot. And, excuse me, it's going to be hotter tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the 90s. Oh, I'm burping on coffee. Oh, my God. So I just want to come back in, get started on my gardening, because I have everything. I just have to put it together. It's not going to take long. But I'll probably end up doing it in the kitchen, because I just have to measure the length to the window. And then I just have to glue the ones that I made or colored, and then just clip on the sailboats. And that's it. I'm done. I would have liked to have the steering wheel, the nautical steering wheel, but I didn't see any of those. And like I said, all the nautical stuff came out in April, so yeah, I missed the boat on that one. But I'm dying for a salad, so I'm gonna go pick up some pickles, some Caesar dressing, and some chicken breast. What? Yeah, so it's gonna take me a minute to make this. So I go like in a circle, I go in a circle. So right now I'll go to Aldi's. No, I had to go to the bank first. And I'm not going to be able to do my donation until next week. So I have to make sure I do that. But I think I'm just going to leave the food on top of the, because they have like a picnic, what do you call it, a table. So I'm just going to leave it there. Hopefully somebody will see it, which I'm pretty sure they will. And they can take, because I don't know where else to take it. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you here because I'm already getting tired of talking. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys. Sorry, I just had to put the phone down for a second. Hold on, I'm going to grab this one. Okay, guys. Here we are. So, I was thinking about, the president, and I was just talking to somebody about, I'm pretty sure everybody saw him that he was walking on the roof. And I was talking to somebody about him. And it just dawned on me. That man, he's in that White House all by himself. He had, as far as I know, Melania and Barron are not there. At least I don't think they are. The last thing I heard is that she left. I don't know where she went. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what I think. She is not there. Neither is Barron. Again, I don't know. But if he's in that White House all by himself, I mean, I'm sure it's not like it's. You can say, oh yeah, but he has a staff. That's not the same as family. Every president always had family, their wife, the kids are running all around, making noise, making whatever. But they always had family. Now, family is not the same as having a staff. It's totally different. And you need that bond with your family. As far as I know, at least I think, I'm not sure, he's in that White House by himself. No wonder he was on the roof. Who wants to be in that big house by yourself? He's walking on the roof. He'd rather be on top of the roof than in the White House. That's scary. I know. That would drive me mad. That would drive me crazy. Being in that big place and there's no wife, no kids, nothing. That's bad. Anyway, and then I started thinking. I said, okay. So there I started thinking. I said, no. That if he is in that White House, and like I said, that would drive me crazy. I feel sorry for him. I really do. But he put himself there. And then I started laughing because you know how he's into real estate and all that stuff and trying to buy buildings and all that stuff. So, the president, is the White House on the market? Are you going to try to sell that too? Oh, I thought I saw a cat. Oh, God forbid I see a cat out here. That would be fun. Oh, it was a bird. That's what I saw. And so, yeah, I was just thinking about that. You gonna try to sell the White House now? Oh my God. But I did really mean it when I said that. I think it was President, our last, the one that I remember, the Vice President, President Johnson, when he was, after Kennedy died, and he took over. You know, like I said, presidents were supposed to be heard, not seen. And the way he was swearing, like, saying something about something was BS, but he literally said the words. I'm like, are you freaking crazy? No one's gonna have, no one, all the respect is going out the window for that man. All respect. And I'm just laughing. So I'm like I said before, all this started because of Diddy, because of Sean Combs. All this started because of him. And it just makes me laugh. Like, guys, get the popcorn out. Get the popcorn. Because like I said, I've been saying, you can't make this stuff up. Can't wait to see how all this is going to end. I just can't get the popcorn. Just laughing like this is crazy stuff. But I haven't seen that pit bull for a long time. I don't know if it's still there or not or what. So I think it's just hilarious. Oh my God. And then of course you have the Simpsons with their predictions, and that's another thing too. It's like, oh my God, it's crazy. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna deal with it. It's a great morning. The sun is out. You know, we're doing fine. Praise God. Oh my God. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started on that, the garland, because I have to do that. I got everything. One of my mermaids fell, so I want to distress it to make it look better. So I'm gonna try to make it look nicer. You can't really see it because of the wall, so I'm gonna try to distress the edges, and then put the garland finally together today. So, and yeah, I was telling you, those muffins, man, the muffins that I made, they came out really good. Like, oh my God. I don't remember. I mean, I made muffins before, even mini ones, but they never came out as good as the last ones I made. So I'm going to be making blueberry muffins, strawberry muffins, and then I'm going to make what do you call it? The mini chocolate chip muffins. So I'm going to be making those. I have to buy another muffin pan though, because I only have one. I gave one to my daughter and I never got it back. You know how that is. It's like when you give away Tupperware and you never get it back. That's why you always buy those Dollar Tree Tupperwares. You know, when it takes you, you know you're not going to see it back. But yeah. So I can't wait to make more of those. I got tongue tied. And I haven't even done my lemon meringue pies neither. I need to get on those too as well. So okay guys, I'm gonna take him in, and I'll try to be out here more often because I've been wanting to come out here and then chill. But like I said, there's no awning back here. There's no trees back here, and it's just too hot and sunny to be out here. So I either have to come out here really early or I have to come out here late. And I was going to come out here, you know, and just sit out here at around 7:30. But then I was doing so much. I was cleaning so much. Finally cleared up my little corner area. Put some things in boxes. Things that I don't think I'm going to be using. And I threw away a lot of stuff. Cleaned the closet a little bit. And I still have more stuff that I have to get rid of. I have to get rid of as much as I can. I hardly want to take anything with me. So, yeah. So we're going to be doing that. Okay, let me get this one in and we will see you in a bit.